Hi, this is Chris Gismondi, and you're viewing my Web 2.0 treasure hunt. Today I'm going to show you how, through using the website WordPress.com, to make a sweet and awesome blog like the one that I have created for my classroom. So let's first take a quick viewing of the blog that I actually do use for my classroom, and then we'll run through some of the features of WordPress and how to create your own blog. This is my website at the school that I work with, Detroit Catholic Central. Every teacher is required to have a WordPress-only teacher page so that everyone's all at one spot. So we were all given a little bit of training on WordPress and had to come up with our own website. The first page you can see is the About Me page, a little bit of information about myself, and then also, more importantly, my email address. I teach two classes, or two sections, English 3 and English 4. Take a quick look at what you can do on the blog here. Specifically, English 3, here you'll notice this is the end of the year stuff that we did. I was able to, for instance, when we were reading A Farewell to Arms, post a reading schedule for them online. So if they had any doubts about where in the book they were supposed to be, simply go to my WordPress, and there it is. There's where you need to be on each day. In fact, I even posted what day they're having a quiz. And you're also able to, on the blog, post links, which is nice. I was able to put up a link here to a Farewell to Arm lit chart that sort of organizes all of the different characters and information that's in the book. So that's nice. You see I also put up questions here for some of the other stories that we were reading. Sometimes I make them answer the questions and I collect them for homework. Other times I just put them up for the purpose of study material, help them out on a test or a quiz. So I mean, you can pretty much use the blog for any purpose whatsoever. Posting assignments, posting essay topics, as I've done, posting study guides, for instance. If you look at the English 4 page, that's pretty much more of the same. What I've done with English 4 is, since they don't actually have a physical textbook, I post the questions online, and then the links that I post by the questions are the actual full text stories that are available for free online. What I also like to do with the blog is create a forum similar to the one that we've been doing in the Madonna online classes, where I'll post a topic, and you can see here I've posted a topic for the English 3 students, and they have certain requirements to meet with each of their posts. They have to post twice, usually about 200 or so words, and they've got rules that they have to abide by so that they stay appropriate, for example. And the other nice thing about the WordPress site is, if we go back to the main page here, you can see up at the top here it says stats. And this one, I'm a kind of a numbers guy, and I like the numbers here. You can see how many times your site was visited on its busiest day, how many views it has today. They give you different charts of the days and who was visiting, or the weeks and the months, and you can see when you have a lot of traffic on your website. I notice that the days of and the days before tests and quizzes, I get a lot more hits than I would just on any other regular day. So now, why don't I show you how to create your own blog here on WordPress. You start by giving it an address, usually something simple and easily to remember, easy for the kids to remember. Gismondi English Madonna, and we are okayed. Name the blog, I don't know, Gismondi Madonna EDU class. There we go, and you can see that WordPress does offer paid premium membership, but it's pretty pricey, $100 to $170 a year, and they give you a gig to begin with, which for my purposes is more than plenty, and I don't need a domain name to myself, so all that is fine. And this takes usually a second to load up the new blog here. So while we wait, I'll tell you that the first thing you have to do when you create this blog is to pick a theme, and that pretty much does all of the design for the web page for you. And here we go, perfect. You can customize your look. Since I teach English, why don't I pick the one with books here, Pilcrow, and then you pick the theme, and then that'll pretty much take care of what the site is going to look like. Let's see here. Find a new blog. My blogs. No, it didn't come up. Let's go to the first page. There we go. Gismondi Madonna EDU class, and then you see you've got basically the template all laid out before you. Now the first thing we're going to want to do here is, you've got an About page already set up for you. This is the example about page, and so I kept that for my blog and just added the information that I wanted on there. Most of the students who I have for class will come to the blog and immediately link themselves up to Twitter or Facebook, and you have like an RSS feed that you can hook up to also, so that it gets immediate updates of when there's a new post on there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new page. So we'll go to where it says About, and we will add another page. I teach 2 different English classes, so just like on my page, we'll label 1 English 3. Give it a short little description. For all English 3 materials. And simply publish it, and it should show up as soon as it's done loading. And you can go take a quick look and preview it before you even move on. And then from here, we go back, add another new page. Oops. About. Add another page. We'll add an English 4 page. We'll post. This is the place for all English 4 materials. And in a matter of less than 5 minutes, you've got 2 pages for each of your, or however many pages you need for each of your classes, and it's all right up here at the top. And then you can post individually on each of the pages. So for instance, if I want to put a post up on my English 3 page, I start a new post here. Let me go back. Go to my English 3 page first. Come up here, new post. And I can put a little welcome message for my English 3 students. Welcome to Gismondi's English 3. Publish it. It'll proofread it for you. Proofreading thing on here is not the best. It often tries to simplify the language that you use and reduce complex expressions, which I'm not a fan of as an English teacher, but as you can see, you're on the main page. Welcome to Gismondi's English 3. And you can access that from any of the tabs, which is nice. And it also gives you when each post is posted, so that you can look up by date as well as organized by class or where it needs to be. The other nice thing in here is that you can link media, you can put up pictures, you can put up links to YouTube pages, which is nice. The one that I like to use, and we'll create a page here, new page, is a forum. And it's nice because it creates a page, and then what you can do and the students can do is just go through and add comments. English 3 forum. You can publish that. And so in a matter of just under 10 minutes, I've got 2 pages where I can post assignments and a page where the students can go to and post their comments for a forum. Here is the first forum discussion. Please post all answers here. And just like that, it tells you who has done the posting, when it was posted, and of course the text of the post. And this is nice because I can set a time limit or a time as to when the posts need to be in by. So for instance, if they need to be in by 10 p.m. and they're not, well then they're not. And then they can be held accountable for when they do their assignments and when they do their posts. So hopefully this was a helpful little tutorial for you. I do enjoy the WordPress page. It's not the most functional of the blogs or of the Web 2.0 tools that we've used. I actually think Weebly's a little more user-friendly than this and a little bit better. But for the purposes of what I need it for, and because it's mandated by my school, it works out really well. It can be a little bit difficult to add documents, actual Word documents and PowerPoint presentations. But with an hour or so of just fiddling around with it, you can pretty much do anything you need to do on a WordPress that you could on any other website. So thank you, and everyone enjoy their summer.